In this video, I want to talk about why you should build your business around your life and not the other way around, which is what most people do. Most real estate agents, when they get into real estate, they get their license and they start working on their business, but they sacrifice their whole life behind it. And I think it's a big mistake that I did personally, that I'm still making right now, that I need to fix. And right now I'm in Miami with my boy Justin, so for like 4 to 5 days. And when we were at the beach, chilling, relaxing, not thinking about work. I mean, we were still thinking about work, but like unconsciously, the biggest thought that I had was I built my life around my business, which means everything I did was just work. I was working 6-7 days a week, and I've been doing this since the beginning, right? So since like 4 or 5 years that I started Regain Media, and I think it's sustainable in the short term, but in the long term, it is not, right? So if you do this for a few months where straight you work like 6-7 days per week, at some point you're going to start to burn out. And this is what I personally experienced in November, around 6 months ago for my birthday, because I took a break and I wasn't used to stop to work. And then I realized all the things that I was missing in my life. It wasn't balanced. I was working and that was it. So 6-7 days a week I was just working. Even though I was taking a day off, I would still like open up my computer for like 1, 2, 3 hours in the morning. And yeah, I just think it's a big mistake, because when you think about it, like, why did you get into real estate? Why did you get into your business? It was to have more freedom, more financial freedom and more time freedom. So yes, when you work 6-7 days per week, you probably get more things done in your opinion and in your mind logically. And that helps you get, closer to the financial freedom that you want to get. But does it really give you the time freedom that you want? Not really. And I think this is when you become a slave of your own business and you become a slave of work. And that's when you stop also loving it, right? Because you can't really enjoy it. You're always like, on the go, and you always have to work to feel like as though you are productive, right? So sometimes when I truly think about it, on a full day of work, I can only do like 2-3 hours of productive work that actually moves the business forward. And that's probably the same thing for you as well. Like, most of the things that you are doing right now is just maintenance. You're not necessarily moving the needle forward, and you're not necessarily progressing in your business and scaling it, right? So I think it's good to like take a step back. And I think, places like these, when you take a few days off, help you do that, because you realize exactly what is it that you want and what you're not doing to get there, essentially. So biggest takeaway basically from my trip right now in Miami is the fact that I don't necessarily have like a personal, like, normal life, if that makes sense. And I already knew that, but I didn't really did anything about it. So for example, I don't really have any hobbies and stuff like that like I used to when I was a kid. And I don't necessarily have like weekly social activities. Yes, like I hang out with my boys and it's fun like on a weekly basis, but most of the time we still talk about work. So it's not necessarily like full circle, if that makes sense. And it's not the long-term life I want to live, right? So anyways, if you look at it on a spectrum in anything in life, like if you are too much on like one end of the spectrum, it's gonna get you back basically to like being more centered. And right now I'm like really like on this side of like work, and my life is basically just work. And right now I'm being pulled towards like, being more centered, being more balanced, and having like a personal life as well. So yeah, I mean, if I have to give you an advice regarding this, would be just to take a step back, remove yourself from your business for a couple of days, like go take a vacation or whatever, and realize what is it that you want exactly in your life. So establish the life first. You want to live with like the hobbies. So for example, for me would be to things that I'm not doing right now would be, for example, I want to take more time at the gym, right? Because right now I'm like squeezing in a workout because of I want to get to work afterwards. But instead, what I would prefer would be to spend like 2-3 hours at the gym, just chilling, talking to people, and not necessarily being stressed that, okay, I gotta get my workout done, and then after that I'm back to work, right? So figure out exactly what would be like your ideal life. Let's say you wouldn't necessarily have to work. What would you do during your day? And then from there, apply these things and try to ask yourself, how can I make it work with my business, with my real estate career? And just figure out solutions to make it work. And that way you'll be not only financially free, but also you'll have the time freedom that you probably were looking for as well when you first got into real estate. So that was pretty much it for this video, guys. Different style of video. This is why you should build your business around your life and not your life around your business. So my name is Michael. If you are new to the channel, I help real estate agents get more listings online, marketing systems, and I want you to subscribe to the channel, like this video because it helps the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.